So you are waiting until the last possible payment date every month as a spite for me daring to provide you the service of stable housing for a person who is not able or willing to make a purchase their own home? $100 late fee per day after the first compounding. Do you lack common sense? Do you know what harassment is? Do you always make assumptions? Have you read the contract? Fought with your BS. Just because you are financially unstable doesn't mean I have to tolerate your harassment while you choose to try to work outside of the contract. I already deal with your overpriced piece of shit house that you have asked to remodel on that any professional would laugh at while mold is growing everywhere that is now seeping through your paint job. Get the fuck off my phone. As long as you are paid according to contract, you have no reason to contact me. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. I would appreciate it if you go seek legal counsel and ask an attorney of your landlord asking when you are going to send the rent over a text message. When you are 3 days late to pay your rent. Would make a good case for you. Ask the attorney if you have a case where they will be interested in opening a lawsuit against your landlord for harassment. When you responded to your landlord requesting the due rent payment that you are intentionally delaying your payment to spitefully give your landlord more financial stress.
Good luck.
If you can also ask them if your landlord should rent to a person who has anything short of a 700 credit score ever again. Please let me know what they say. Whenever you find the time to do such. I don't give a fuck what you would appreciate. Go talk to your attorney about contract law. Ask your attorney about landlord-tenant law. Ask your attorney what qualifies as harassment laws. Ask your attorney about case codes. I have $20K worth of law books in my possession. Trust me when I say I have already found time to research laws and have successfully applied with other contracts. You sound like an idiot and act as if you're slow. You are working up a good harassment case, RN. Instead of telling me what to do, you go look in the mirror and talk to yourself. You act like this is the first time I've ever rented. Again. Do you lack common sense? Are you slow? You are very entertaining. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you would call someone who you do not have medical records of slow and tell them that you are attempting to build a legal case against someone who might be slow and might be financially dependent on your rental payments. Then ask them for records of their medical conditions. I will continue to calculate your overdue late payment fees appropriately. Thank you. Make sure you read that contract. No late fees till after the 5th. See your dumbass wanna harass people instead of have some patience and make note of the season we just came out of and that you yourself are lacking financially because of. As a single parent raising 3 kids with absolutely no assistance or support, I was going to have you paid within the next couple of hours, but since you want to harass people,
right.
I'm not paying shit until the day before late fees start hitting. Go fuck yourself, Sean. Oh, and read the contract. But I suspect you don't even know where it's at. I've got one if you'd like a copy. I also have no assistance. A bunch of kids. And problems. I thought you may be a good person, which is why I gave you a chance renting that house. Although your credit was not perfect. Sorry. I was just asking you when you were planning to send the rent. If you keep your credit clean for a few years, you can qualify for a mortgage and buy that house as a starter home. Which is my hope for you. It's good to know you will pay the rent soon and that you are not falling behind because you are dying or anything like that. Shut the fuck up. I don't need any advice from a man that is financially unstable and can't pay his own bills. I am a good person. But you already know this. I'm matching energy. You act like a dumbass and that's why you're getting this from me. Again, I will say go fuck yourself. I've been beyond patient with you in this piece of shit house. You had no idea how to properly remodel, repair, or keep up with. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. That is very nice of you to say. I appreciate that. Thank you. My pleasure.